My husband and my son were at the house when the floodwaters started to rise, and they were trapped in the subdivision and could not get out.
It wasn't the first time we've had rising water. We live on a lake. We knew that when we moved to the lake. We knew we've got a quarter acre, half an acre of waterfront. That's the risk that we chose to take. And we've had water come up pretty high, but never inside the building.
Part of being a district coordinator and having a first responder background is knowing that you trust the person that is in that situation. So I trusted my husband and his capabilities. He's a first responder.
I'm lucky that my husband is a responder. He had been keeping me informed and sending me pictures of how the yard looked, and then the morning after it flooded the house is when he called to let me know, and he was very careful about what he said because he knew I was working. He knew the atmosphere I was in and didn't want to upset me too much. But I had to ask about a very sentimental, valuable piece to me, and he wouldn't tell me much about it, and I knew at that point it was gone, and probably everything else was gone.
I'm at work and trying to help everybody in the cities and the counties with resource requests and making sure they have the things that they need to accomplish life safety missions. And all the while in the back of my mind is the idea that my husband and my son are now in a position where it might be a threat to their life. My captain was very supportive throughout the whole first, second, and third day of it. So when the boat went out and rescued not only him but other neighbors in my neighborhood, and they came out, I knew they were safe, and I didn't have to worry about that or have that in the back of my mind anymore.
I've done this so long, I know there's not much you can do, and the best thing sometimes is go right back into the work and realize while we're doing this, put my focus on that and realize I didn't lose anybody. My family's alive, my pets are alive, I lost things. We're dealing with people who are potentially losing people, and people who will not have a house to go back to. And I might not have a house to go back to, but I know the system well enough to know how to get housing or friends that can help and that kind of thing. There are people who don't have that. Life safety still came first. It always will. And that's where, if I could put my focus on that and go back in, I had something to contribute. I had something to do that was greater than me, and it was time to do it.
We did lose our vehicles. We did have about 3 foot of water in our home, but of utmost importance is their safety. And knowing that they came out and they're safe and sound is the only thing I need to know to do my job.